Again, Placido's on his side. So I want you to imagine we've got weight on him. Placido can't just posture up here, but if he can get his feet to his hands, he now has more strength to posture up. Or if he can get his, feet to his hands again. Sorry, that one was hands to feet. If he can get his feet to his hands. So he walks his feet to his hands. Now he can posture up. So basically he needs to get his center of gravity under him. How can we prevent that? We can prevent the hands walking to the feet with correct shoulder position. If I'm holding Placido up high here, there's absolutely nothing preventing his hands coming to his feet and then starting to get posture. If we get our shoulder beneath Placido's hands, we can make him bear weight. And if he tries to walk his hands to his feet, it's going to be fatiguing there, right? So correct shoulder placement. So I'm not even just talking about getting higher up here. Of course, this is going to make it more difficult. But I want to get my shoulder behind Placido's hands. Sometimes with this pressure, we can even start to lift his hand off the ground. But of course, that's not all we need to deal with. Because again, if we pretend like we've blocked Placido's hand, he can walk his feet to his hands to get back up. So we need something to block that connection there. So we can do that with our knee. So say I'm in a perfect position, Placido can still start walking feet to hands and start to get his center of gravity and he can explode up. Especially athletic guys, right? So we take our upper body position and I can place my knee in front of Placido's knee. So now he's just bearing weight and he tries to walk his feet to his hands. Very, very difficult. So this is how we're going to try to keep our opponents in this position. Look at it from another angle as well. So again, shoulder deep. So we're keeping weight bearing position on him, but I'm getting my shoulder deep and my knee in front, and we make him carry our weight. We want our training partners, our opponents, to be basically punished for these positions, right? Placido shouldn't be able to escape my positions on the ground and simply get back up. I want that if he can get back up, it's exhausting for him to do it. Realistically, if our pressure's excellent and Placido gets returned to the mat, gets back up, gets returned to the mat again, he should be exhausted. There shouldn't be quick movements from the mat to the feet. They should be slow, grinding sort of pressure that makes him carry our weight the entire way from the floor to the feet. Basically, if you guys watch Khabib fight, that's exactly what he does. He doesn't always prevent people getting back up to the feet, but by the time they get there, they're absolutely exhausted. That's the same pressure we can generate in jiu-jitsu. We can physically break our opponents, submitting them with much, much easier. And again, as jiu-jitsu and wrestling start overlapping more and more, we're seeing these particular skill sets of guys getting back to their feet from wrestling or from MMA. So we need to have the skills and the ability to, when we put people down, we hold them down. And again, if they get up, they're exhausted getting up. And we really can negate their ability to get up by understanding the position. He walks his hands to his feet, center of gravity is under him, he's up. He walks his feet to his hands, his center of gravity straight up. So we can prevent those things with perfect positioning. So we've got our grips, we've got shoulder deep, we use our knee to prevent his leg walking further forward.